Hey everybody, it's Donna Sylvester from Denver, Colorado, and it is April the 19th. Hard to believe that we're already in past mid-April, actually. And in spite of that, it's been a very long decade. What I want to do today is show you how to create the back panel for your card. That is one of the most powerful business features we have in SendOutCards is the ability to put your branding, your individual branding on the back of every card you send. And it can be very important because you might send a holiday card to someone, and when someone comes into their house and is looking through their display of holiday cards, they might turn your card over and say, oh, I actually need someone who does that. And so I actually have a friend who got a very large mortgage client because someone saw the holiday card she had sent to her neighbor and said, gosh, I need someone to do a mortgage right now. And so she got a pretty substantial mortgage out of sending a holiday card with her branding on the back of the card. So let's do that. Now, you can create a back panel on the fly. If you're on the phone, you can go ahead and create one for a card that you send. It will not save itself. So if you want to create back panels that you save and use over and over again or use as your default back panel, you need to do that on the computer. And you need to be in the process of making a card in order to do that. So it doesn't matter what card you're using. It could be any card. So let's pick this card right here just to make things go quickly. I'm going to customize this card and say next, because I don't really need to be sending this card. I just need to get to the back panel of a card in order to create a layout. I'm going to click all the way through to the back panel of the card. And there what you see is my default back panel currently. So in order to create your first back panel or to change one that you're already using, you go over to the left to Layouts. And when you click Layouts, it brings up any back panels that you already have. Now, if you're new to SendOutCards, your back panel will be the outline of a red envelope, and it will have the website of the person who enrolled you under that. So that if someone turns the card over and thinks, gosh, I wonder how she created this card, it will go to your website if you're an affiliate or to the website of the person who enrolled you. So to change that out, you would select, if you're brand new, yours is going to have the option to create new. Mine has all these back panels I've already created. Once you've created them, you can see that this is my default. If I want to change that out for this card, I just click on another back panel, and it's that easy to change it out. And you can have funny back panels. You can have serious back panels. I have a different back panel that I use if somebody is sick or maybe has a death in the family and I'm sending a sympathy card. So I put a little bit different back panel on those types of cards. You can have a back panel for your family as well as for your business. So in this case, you'll want to say create new, and that gives you all the layouts that are available. And these layouts are very rigid. So you can only put pictures where it's gray and text where there's a text box. If you need more flexibility than that, what you do is you create that back panel in another program like Google Docs or Canva or PicMonkey or PowerPoint, which is where I create mine. And then you upload it as a JPEG into SendOutCards, and you move the back panel in all at once. So I'll show you a couple of ways to do this. One of the easiest ways to get started fast is to take a scan of your business card and put that into this layout right here, right down at the bottom. So if you scan your business card and click on this camera, then you can just upload your business card and you've got your picture and your contact information and everything you need. It's very fast. A lot of people in business will use this layout right here, where you've got a headshot and a logo and contact information. Now the difference in the one on the right and the one on the left is these to and from address. So I'm going to click that. And I like this because they can throw the envelope away and they still have my return address, but it'll be your return address as the sender and the address of the person you're sending the card to. These look like you can change them. However, you can't. You'll never see anything other than what's right there until the card is printed. And then once the card's printed, it will have the specific to and from address on it. So in order to create this back panel, and if you don't like that, then you can choose the one that doesn't have them there. You have no way to delete that except by choosing a layout that doesn't include it. So I'm going to go back to my preferred layout. I'm going to click on the camera, and I'm going to pick a picture, and I want to pick, we're just playing around here, so I'm going to pick this picture of me with my mask. And you have the ability to make it larger or smaller. If I want to get my thumb out of the way, I can move it like that. So I've got my picture there. And then I'm going to put another picture over here. It could be my logo. It could be, like, if I were doing a joint marketing with someone, it could be each of your pictures and an offer in the text box below. So I can put another picture there. I'm going to put this cute little squirrel there just for playing here. Now, if you have one of those long logos, a horizontal logo, you'll need to use the slide bar to make it smaller so that it fits in. As I said, this is rigid. It has to fit in these two boxes. And then I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to put my whatever I'd like to put for my contact. So sometimes it might be just thinking of you. So I'm going to say on this particular one, thinking of you during this interesting pandemic. Stay at home time. So you put whatever you want. You can't put an unlimited amount of data here because you're very much limited to just what will fit in this box. Once you've put it in there, you can go over and change the font. I might use a funky font on this, like Font Diener Swanky, and you can make the font bigger. And I'm going to put stay at home time down on the bottom line. And I'm going to change it to call me if you need something. Now, there's my, and I can make it a different color. So let's make that blue. Let's use this dark blue. So there's my back panel. Now here's the next step. Over here on the bottom left where it says Save Layout, you want to be sure and click Save Layout. And once I've saved that layout, then I can use that over and over and over again. Now I have the back panel created. So if you're brand new and you want to create 2 or 3 different back panels, you can do that. Sometimes if I'm sending a personal card, I might use the back panels strictly for another picture. So I'm going to go to Layout and come down here and choose this. So now you can put pictures on the entire back of the card. And if this were a family card, I might use this layout and put a picture here and a caption here rather than contact information. So you have a lot of flexibility on the back panel, and even more flexibility if you build some things in Canva or one of the other third-party programs. So now I've built a couple of back panels. So let's go back to layouts. And this time I'm going to say choose existing. And when I say choose existing, there on the upper right is the back panel that I just created. So I'm going to click that, and it just drops it right into this card. Now, if I want to make that my default back panel, I just hover over it and I can set it as a default. And if I want to get rid of a back panel that's not what I want to use anymore, I just click this X up here and delete it, and it will go away. So that's how easy it is to create a back panel of your card. And I would really encourage you to be creative. I think the back panel is a way for people to get to know you a little bit as a person rather than just as their insurance consultant or realtor or financial person, CPA, those kinds of things. So if you have a hobby that you love, maybe you're an avid snowboarder, or maybe you're a motorcyclist, or whatever you love to do, I think it can be fun to have a back panel that shows you doing something other than your business. It gives people a way to get to know you a little bit. Okay, we're right at 10 minutes. It was my goal to keep this short. I'm going to sign off here and tell you that if you have any questions, just give me a call, 303-618-3455, or call the person that sent you this video. Or the other thing is I have a YouTube channel that has quite a few SendOutCards how-to videos on it. So I'm going to show you that real quick. I'm going to go to YouTube. And you can search on YouTube. You can search for me, Donna Sylvester, or you can search for my book title, Deal Your Own Cards. So if I put, it's being slow loading. So if I put Donna Sylvester in the search bar, well, that didn't work very well, did it? There must be some other Donna Sylvesters out there. So this is a good lesson for me. Let's put Deal Your Own Cards. Tough way to find this out while I'm doing a video. So there it is, Deal Your Own Cards. I'm going to click on that. I would love it if you subscribe. And it has under videos, it has a variety of here's how to do various things and send out cards. Hope this was helpful. Take care and give me a shout out if there's anything else I can help you with. Bye-bye now.